Hello.
It is retro blasting.
Hello, is this thing on? No, I'm
It's the third episode.
Alright, well, yeah, this is the third episode of the erotic cast.
Well, technically it should be the 6th, because we've recorded it like 3 times.
Well, none of them are good, so this is going to be the third.
Third episode.
Remember when we tried recording with that other guest?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk.
Yeah, I apologized to him like 7 times.
Huh?
I apologized to him like 7 times because it was that embarrassing.
Anyway, so this is going to be the third podcast. We're just going to get straight into it because no time waste. Yeah.
We're gonna get
Anything
into
you
Smash
guys want
Bros.
to say before we start, or?
Well, first of all, I'm scared because I keep on getting messages from Anti-Roo asking.
He just sent me an invite to the intermission cast.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think he's creating his own podcast, so they actually go to his house.
Yeah, he did it ages ago. I think a podcast is better if we're all just in the same room.
Yeah, but who really has that setup?
I do.
No, you don't.
You literally, your profile pic is literally a dog with like a garlic on its head. Shut up.
No, I changed it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Anyway, we're getting
Well,
straight
change
into Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Mine is just God, okay?
Maya or Mayan?
Mine is God.
Oh.
Alright, shut up. We're getting into Smash Bros. Ultimate as our first topic.
Yeah, that's the first topic.
Well, Smash Ultimate's good, but it's not amazing. It's just fun.
I mean, I honestly think it's good. I think it's definitely an upgrade.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah, I think it's the best one.
Yeah, I think it's honestly the best one to have.
Like, I don't know how they're supposed to top
Well,
it. I mean,
beg to differ, and this is my podcast, so my opinions matter more than you. I think it's not that great.
Caleb.
I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah.
need this. I'm leaving.
I think it's good. They have all the characters, lots of diversity, and
He just left.
Well, yeah, I think that it's bad they're promoting it. Luigi died in story mode. A man lost his life. That's just in bad taste to sell a game like that.
Yeah, but it's a game. It's not real life.
Yeah, but
Or is it?
Yeah, but it is though.
Oh
It's
shit!
based
You're
on
right.
true events. Very
I
sad.
mean, it's like it's pretty good from like the last game.
Yeah, it was
Definitely a
better
story.
better than the
I
Wii
don't
U.
think the last game had a story, did it?
It was better than the Wii U one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everything's better than the Wii U one.
The Wii U was a mistake.
Scott the was.
I can't change my profile picture now. I'm stuck on this. I changed it too many times.
You're stuck on Elmo T-posing?
No, I'm just stuck on Sonic taking off all his clothes, and it looks like a naked thing. It's disgusting. It's not. It doesn't actually show anything bad. It just shows him if he didn't wear any of the blue stuff.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's a funny picture.
It's scary, dude. All right, so.
But did you hear about the all the drama with the Mr. Game and Watch Indian thing?
No.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was dumb.
He had a turban.
He had a feather hat, and people got triggered.
That's the internet, though. You can't kind of. Yeah, never mind.
Oh no, he Indian. What are we gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's a game. This you also gotta take into account there's the fucking media though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they'll do anything to get an article out of it.
Yeah, dude. Huffington Post.
Guess what? In school, we read an article about how Moana is the most racist movie ever.
Are you
Because
serious?
Maui.
How's it racist?
So they said Maui is a racist depiction of a Polynesian person because he's big and fat.
He's not. Yeah, because
That was their argument.
showing anyone.
So I responded to her and called her a bitch.
If you show if in animation, if you animate any character that isn't white, it is racist.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's like I said before. It's the media. They do anything to like get a good chuckle. Not really a chuckle, like more attention.
They like to trigger themselves.
They like to poop
Oh
their
my goodness,
pants.
this is so triggering, guys.
That's offensive.
I am highly offended by that.
Check your privilege.
You killed my wife?
I can't believe they made Scott the Wars white. That is horrible.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. PewDiePie reviewed some guy.
Oh yeah, did you hear
Scott the
about the
Wars
whole
better
drama
change-
of PewDiePie having that guy on like one of his episodes?
Oh yeah, didn't we talk about that?
No, we didn't. He had like what's his name? Ben Shapiro.
Oh, we haven't talked about Ben Shapiro yet. Yeah.
Yeah, he had Ben Shapiro on one of his videos looking at memes.
Oh yeah, Ben Shapiro. Next meme.
Meme. But yeah, basically, he was looking at memes like all he does with Ben Shapiro, and everyone says, "Oh, Ben Shapiro is racist" or something, and everyone's saying, "Oh, PewDiePie is anti-Semitic."
Oh my god, can people like shut up about that stuff? That is so dumb.
They keep getting at PewDiePie. Like, why do they hate him so much?
That poor guy.
Like this one guy. Have you also heard? I'm pretty sure we didn't talk about this, but you guys know Sonic Fox, the guy who was like champion of esports.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him. That guy was silly.
Okay. Not that this is like racist or anything, but this is just stating what he. Because he also said this at his speech when he was given the award for like the best esports player. Because he said this. He said, "I am a black gay furry." And I'm pretty sure that's just like that's what he's saying he was. But I don't blame. Furries are just. Very
People can have
weird
their
to
own
me.
lifestyle. I don't really care.
It's a way of
It
life.
just kind of scares me how animals. Yeah.
I think in a way, furries should kind of be illegal.
What?
Like, to a certain extent, no, because like that's technically bestiality, right?
Wait, if
Like
furries
that.
if furries identify as animals, can we eat them?
Run them over.
Oh my god. That I just thought of something really stupid. I'll put it in the chat and you boys can read it out loud. Some guy did like some stupid graffiti video and he had to apologize in the comments because he's white. And he said the word gangster.
Oh no, that is.
Yeah, read it out loud.
Just a little note to apologize if my humor in this video comes across as insensitive or offensive. I should say that in Australia, terms like thug and gangster have very little to do with race and more to do with aesthetic and attitude. So no comment on any race or ethnicity was meant, and I used these terms to poke fun at how uncool and unstreet I am as a nerdy artist, not tough street graffiti artist style. Anyhow, absolutely no offense was meant, and I'll be more considerate in future. I love you guys. Oh my god.
Wait, who is this?
Some graffiti artist.
Wait, I'll check the video.
Is that the transcript?
I don't know. It's like Draw with Daddy or something.
Oh yeah, the reason why I mentioned Sonic Fox as well is because I was watching the YouTuber the other day to kind of explain the situation, because now that he's at the top, it's kind of doing all this dumb shit. You know that video where the guy was, you know that one meme where this guy, the woman was telling him how like anti-abortion's bad and all that, and this guy just like roundhouse kicked her, and the camera fell, and all that meme started like coming up. Well, actually, Sonic Fox replied to that message. Some guy said, "I'm going to buy this guy some food," and Sonic Fox replied, "Oh yeah, give me his ad so I can give him some food." And then some guy tried to call him out for it. Now, I mean, like Sonic Fox, I may not like him, or he's just not a normal person to me, but it does not mean I despise him.
He's not a normal person.
He's
evil.
He's just evil. No, I mean, like, he's not. He may be nice and all that.
You speed a hero.
Just that.
He's subtle Mendez in disguise.
Whatever, go on.
Yeah. I just think that it's just a bit weird how, like, because he's talking, and this some guy tried to call him out for that. And the YouTuber I was watching, he was like, yeah, since you're at the top now, you can't really be doing all this stuff because you have people looking up to you on this, and you can't be doing stuff like that. And I think he makes a very valid point because you can't really be doing stuff like that when you're at the top. I think about PewDiePie. If he was a smaller channel, he could really fight back against the media. But all really PewDiePie does is just give his side of the story. He doesn't do anything stupid. He doesn't do any of that. All he does is just give his side of it, and he likes to
Like if
He
you're
never makes fun of people for having an opinion. He'll just state his opinion and nothing else.
if you're a big YouTuber, like if you're a decently big YouTuber, like you got to be careful because if you slip up, like you're well known, everyone's gonna get on you for that. But if you're a smaller YouTuber, if you're a small YouTuber, it's probably not your job, so you can be more lenient on your content.
But yeah, you can do a lot worse.
You can do a lot more, and worse, because no one's gonna notice, and it's not like you're losing any monetization because you don't have any.
I'm not saying I recommend doing that because there is a chance that you will become big and then someone will find it. But there's really no harm in doing it.
Yeah, with Mike Matei, since he's pretty big on Cinemassacre, but and he can't. He has to tone it down. But before, when he was really small, he did this crazy stuff, these really racist comics and stuff. And people have been digging him up and using him against him when he made him 2005 or something. So if you do edgy stuff when you're a small time YouTuber and you become big, they could get it at you.
Yeah.
It's what we call digital footprints.
That's what I call digital fat.
Yeah, but alright. Next topic. What's the next topic?
Ultimate Alliance 3. Let's talk about that. I'm excited.
What is it? Tell us about it.
Okay, so a while ago, when I was a little lad, I had a PS2, and one of the games I had on it was called Ultimate Alliance, and it's like a game about Marvel, and you can be heroes and fight things. And then they made Ultimate Alliance 2, which I had on a DS, and it was okay. And now they're giving out Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch.
Oh yeah,
and it looks really good.
How long has it been since the first?
It's cel shaded.
But yeah, anyway, transitioning from Ultimate Alliance, Marvel stuff, into how about we talk about the whole oversaturation of superhero movies?
I'm getting sick of it.
I mean, honestly,
I'd rather just read the comics. They're a lot better. Well, sometimes they are.
I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fan of superheroes. I haven't really watched them in my time, but in reality, I honestly, because the new movie, which was Marvel, right? The Infinity War. Well, that one I don't really mind because that one actually was really cool. I really liked because I remember I watched a bunch of Iron Man movies, right?
Yeah,
but
really?
I never really watched them to the full extent and watched every frame. Not because when I was watching those movies, I never really watched any more from that point. And Infinity War was just a really nice because that was. As I said, I'm not a really big fan of them, but I would be more than happy to see Endgame because it's kind of they left us on a cliffhanger with Infinity War. Because Infinity War, although I'm not a big fan of superheroes, it definitely gave me a nice I don't know how to say it. It's kind of describe it with words, but it's a nice way to introduce me to the new age of superheroes. I don't know.
Yeah, I was really scared that the Into the Spider-Verse movie was going to be bad because I was never really a fan of Miles' character in the comics because he's literally just Peter Parker. He's a nerdy teenager who gets bullied and is a superhero, and his uncle dies. But the movie actually changes his character up quite a bit, enough to make it original. And it also just looks really nice, so I liked it. And Infinity War I didn't like because it was silly.
I think that
I don't like it.
I think with the Marvel movies, I think Infinity War was the best one because with all the other ones, they've just been setting it up. They haven't been their own thing. They're all just set up this other.
It was a good movie, but waiting all that time and them setting up the whole film, for the big showdown, it was just kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, but
I was expecting something.
I'm kind of glad with the result of Infinity War. Yeah. That was really good, and for like I said, for someone who not really into that stuff. That's really cool.
But yeah, I think that it's good because it was like the big Marvel movie where something actually happens that matters. Cause
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know, some parts of the story were kind of underwhelming,
cause the rest of them,
and I
like
was not satisfied with the ending.
the rest of the movies, like nothing bad's gonna happen. Like it's just some dumb fight and it doesn't mean anything because they gotta be in Infinity War.
Yeah.
And stuff.
All right. Do we? Okay.
Also, wait!
Okay.
What do you guys think of Tom Holland's Spider-Man?
I think he's way too young to be Spider-Man.
I like adult Peter Parker. I like it when he's more mature and he's like a teacher and stuff.
What?
And he's not a wimp. You know how Peter Parker's like an adult now and he's a lot cooler?
Yeah, but that's in the past.
No, teenage Peter Parker's annoying. I mean, in Ultimate Spider-Man, he was kind of cool. Not
Dude,
the cartoon.
Ultimate Spider-Man, it's the worst.
No, the comics and the game are really good.
No, I mean like the TV
show's
show.
bad.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Spectacular Spider-Man? That's a really good show.
I had the first season on DVD. I used to watch it when I was little, but I didn't like it.
All right. Guys, want to move on to the next topic, or?
I hated it.
Okay.
I hated it because it was
Oh, wait,
nothing like the
eat.
movies.
All right. Next topic. So next topic we're going to be talking about is Pokemon. Wait, did we talk about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee?
Well, I don't like it because you can't evolve your Pokemon in that game. Well, you can evolve the Pokemon except for Eevee.
Yeah, because it's meant to be like.
And that sucks because I like all the evolutions. They're so cool.
Yeah, it's meant
There's
to be
only
like the
like
anime.
3 though. The other one,
Cool.
yeah, I know. But like, what I find annoying about it is that how easy the games have become.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't
Yeah,
like
that's another thing. Like Sun and Moon, that was so easy to get through.
it was so boring as
I
well.
enjoyed having the thrill of having to go through all the XP, and then I actually enjoyed going through the whole process of having to feed other Pokemon in order to get a higher, higher point.
Yeah, there's like no challenge anymore. It holds your
You
hand.
didn't literally just catch a Pokemon. It's like Pokemon Go, but in a simulation.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna.
control the character.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
can't you like put Pokemon Go Pokemon into the game too? So it's like you don't even have to try.
Oh yeah, but you can't even. Oh no, you can only get into you get to the 5th city. I haven't got to that point, but I just don't find it enjoyable.
In my opinion, the Let's Go games, they become so simple. So when I go back to my Game Boy one, you play the game and you talk to the professor and then you just go do what you want. But in this one, same in Sun and Moon, it was the worst. Every 5
Yeah,
steps.
you're just constantly doing other things. Like you can't just explore. And
Yeah,
catch
every
Pokemon.
5 seconds, you have a cutscene where you have to talk to some guy, and he tells you how to use a Poke Center or something.
Yeah, I just don't understand it, dude. Because I know they say that we do it because they need to advertise and they need to get more ages to be able to come on and play it. 5-year-olds who be like, oh wow, look, Pokemon. Just throw the Switch controller at the TV screen and break it and then to pay for it. No, it never happened. But
if those games had good difficulty selections, that would be fine because you can make it easy, but you can also make it challenging.
That's what, yeah. So I'm making a game right now called Neometry, which is basically a game about light and geometry, which is basically shapes and all that. Well, which the game is basically about shapes and light. And what I'm basically working on is that I want to be able to the player can choose what they like, as well as maybe hard difficulties and all that, but definitely different maps, different skin type or colors, black, white, green, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's basically the player's preference of what they want to be. And that's basically how I think it should go.
So I think that they should do it. So they say that they're trying to appeal to the kids, but they didn't have to do that when the first games came out. And I think that
it was challenging enough for little kids to play, but it was also there was enough to do that older kids could also play and have a good time.
Yeah, and they need to at the start
Now
of
they're just selecting one what's the word?
demographic.
Demographic.
So at the start of the game, they need to when you begin the game, they need to have an option that says, "I have played Pokemon before" or "I haven't played Pokemon before."
Yeah, it's
So-
like, is this your first time playing a Pokemon?
Yeah, and if it is your first time, they'll make it like easy, hand-holdy for babies. But if you haven't played it, you can play like normal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like. So I miss that, dude. And I enjoy having that thrill of like killing Pokemon. That sounds so bad.
And doing it by yourself without them having to help
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's like,
Catching
feel like-
Pokemon gives you experience. Never heard of that before.
you. And you
it's like
catch,
every time you finish a battle, you always feel accomplished because, like, wow, that was hard, but I did it.
but now they just give you all this stuff and don't let you like find out on your own.
Yeah.
Like when you're playing, when you don't, they don't tell you like how to catch Pokemon. You just figure it out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they did give you a tutorial.
Yeah, but that's optional.
That's why I enjoyed Pokemon Ruby.
Oh,
But the remakes were definitely a lot easier than what I expected.
yeah,
but-
the remakes. In my opinion,
Wubba
the
Lubba
only,
Dub Dub Rick and Morty.
in my opinion,
Wubba Lubba
the best
Stairs.
remakes were of the Gold and Silver.
Alright. What else? Okay, next topic.
Let's talk about Dan Slott.
Well, how about we talk about Fortnite?
No, that's okay. We don't have to do that.
No, like how it's dying.
It needs to go.
Oh yeah,
away.
we can talk about that.
It needs to
I'm
go.
happy
Let's
away
talk
already.
about how Fortnite kind of just died off.
I know it's not as popular anymore. Like
No, it's
no one
still-
even said it.
It's
It
on.
just
It's
went
on
away.
life support. It's on life support. Still hanging on.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, like,
Epic
people
Games
still
is not
play it,
really
but it's
paying
not-
off.
It's sort of become like a meme. Like people know it. Like they still play it, but it's like ironic.
Yeah. It's funny though, because it's like to me it's just not there anymore. It's just kind of dead.
It's probably gonna be like this thing. Like you know, it kind of happened with Sonic. Like it dies off. It gets bad, but then they come back. But it's like a meme, and it's like a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting that Epic Games make a 2D Fortnite? Like the Sonic Mania of Fortnite?
Yeah, Sonic Mania was good though. Sonic Mania was like
That's
so.
actually a
That
really
was so
good
good.
game.
You know, if they make a Sonic Mania 2, I want it to be all original levels because I'm
I
sick.
think they are going to make a Sonic Mania 2.
Well, they better
like,
because
I
Sonic
could
is
easily
dying.
make a Sonic game in Unity. It's just that it's really hard to implement because of all the momentum and all the physics. It's just I'm not very good with 2D coding,
Yeah.
but I can definitely.
What sucks about like the original Sonic games, or at least in my opinion, like, the games
Oh, yeah, guys,
advertise-
if you didn't know, this is the slight transition into Sonic.
boy, I'm talking.
It's
don't
just a slight
interrupt when
transition into
No, shut up. Caleb's talking.
Yeah, Hano, you bitch.
Oh,
Oh,
no. I'm done with this.
I don't even care.
Oh,
Anyway, you know what I don't like about the old Sonic games?
What?
Their advertisements always said, hey, this game's about going fast and having a fast time.
It is.
But then if you actually try that... No, but like in later levels, if you try just going speedy through it, you just die and lose
Yeah,
rings,
in
man.
Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Not in the other
That's the one I
one.
played
No.
the
Sonic
most.
2, Sonic 3, you go fast as hell in those games. I think you're
Yeah,
talking
but
about
just one thing... I don't know, it's like
Marble
if one
Zone.
thing slows you down.
you talk
that
about
gets me
Sonic
angry.
1, where you can't go fast unless it's the first level.
Sonic 1...
you
in
can't go
retrospect,
fast.
1 isn't that great.
Sonic 1 sucks.
Is that in the first levels? If you do go like really fast, you like glitch out and you die. They'll like they're going really fast.
Yeah,
But
it's
you know
like-
how if you went down that little S, backwards S, and then you would like go and then hit the checkpoint, then go back down another backwards S, and then you like cut out. So it was when the camera couldn't follow it. And the way that they actually coded it was that if the Sonic was, because the camera was supposed to follow Sonic all around, right? So they expected that if Sonic is below this point, because the camera would not go below the level surface. So if Sonic is below the camera, then he dies. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm getting.
In my opinion, they better get like 3D Sonic back on his feet, or they should just drop him because like he's just dead weight now.
Dude, modern Sonic is so bad. I hate it so much.
I don't know, you think Sega would like, with all the love they got for Sonic Mania, they'd be like, oh, wait, we gotta do this now.
Yeah,
And then
but
they
no,
just
they're not
discontinue
doing it, and
Sonic.
instead they're making a movie.
Dude, a bunch of hackers who, like, not really extreme hackers, but hackers, like, who hack, like, the Sonic ROM and all that. Well, they actually are the people who kind of recreated Sonic, because they work for the Sonic team of, like, the old Sonic, you know?
Yeah, they need someone. They need like the fans to take over because they know what like people want.
You know what
Sega
they
doesn't
need?
know what they want.
They need Christian Whitehead.
Yeah.
Christian Whitehead is, like...
He's
dude.
the best man.
Dude, he made Sonic Mania. He's
I
a
know,
part
but
of the
they need
Sega
him.
team.
Like
Yeah, I know. Like, he should just be the head developer of every Sonic game.
Yeah, or they should at least make two series. Like Sega does their dumb 3D games, and he does his own series of 2D games.
Yeah. It's like...
But no, Sega's too dumb to do that.
And, because you know how everyone hated Flying Battery Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic 3?
Yeah, it is boring. I hate it. I like the music.
But, dude, they made a new one, and it's so much better than the old one. Like, the guy who made it, T. Lopes, he does, like, kind of, like, really good... He does really good, like, fucking soundtracks.
I know, yeah.
Have a listen to what he makes. Hold up.
I like the stupid...
I know what he makes, boy.
He makes it better than you. Bah!
Yeah, he does.
Why am I not subscribed to him? Hold up.
You didn't like and subscribe?
Oh, no, I did.
I'm sorry, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
What's
I think you can get away with this. Yeah, we were never friends to begin with. You're just there to fill in the gap.
Look, so he made Super Mario 64 Cool Mountain, but better.
Yeah, like they take something...
Oh no, Hungry Jack's ad! No!
It's unskippable.
The unskippable ad that
I hate
everyone
that
hates.
goddamn ad, that dead meme.
At Hungry Jack's. Gamer Avatar.
But dude, he's amazing at what he does.
Yeah, they chose right for him to do the soundtrack. I really like the animated cutscenes in Sonic Mania.
Yeah, they were so good. Nice. And with Sonic Plus, the two new characters.
Mighty and Ray.
Mighty and Ray, fucking legends, dude.
Yeah, Mighty is so overpowered.
Oh my god.
They're actually from a original game. I think it was Sega Sonic for the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this one game that everyone forgot about. And they just
that one arcade game when you like running around with Mighty and Ray.
Yeah, I wish
You know what? I remember Sonic Adventures being fun. Like a good game. Is it good?
Adventure.
I remember playing it like when I was 3 and really liking it, but I haven't played it since.
It's overrated.
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, it's.
What about?
It's like kind of good.
Game Boy one.
It's like,
what was that one called?
It's like Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
It's
Sonic Advance.
Oh yeah, I remember Sonic Advance.
Sonic Advance 2 was good. I like that one.
Sonic Advance.
I never liked the normal Sonic Advance.
I know. I like the Sonic Advance because of the bosses.
Oh yeah, they're really cool.
Did you know I got that Shadow game on GameCube?
Have you guys seen that meme where it's like I'm making fucking mac and cheese and no one can stop me?
Yeah.
Bob's and cheese.
Okay, this is T. Lotz making Starlight Zone. Nah, too slow intro. No, I'm joking.
This is hashtag cringe.
No, I'm joking. But he does really good. I want him to work. If I could get him for a soundtrack, I would want him to do so.
Yeah. People should start hiring him for stuff.
Alright, you guys want to move on to the next topic? Or...
Next topic, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be talking about gang weed society we live.
What?
Arno, what are your opinions on gang weed?
What?
Gang weed? Oh, okay. You know, like those Veronica Gamer Chad memes with the Joker on it?
No.
No.
This isn't a meme cast.
Let me send you one, and then I'll put it in a group chat, and you can.
No.
You'll be able to identify it. It's like the "We Live in a Society" meme, and it's like Gamer Chad True Identity Avatar revealed. It's like that kind of stuff.
Actually, I have the next topic, sir.
No, we're talking about gang weed.
No, shut up. What's your next topic, John? John,
Yeah.
what's your topic?
Died.
Oh, hold on. I'm quickly watching the video for it.
I can't take this seriously with that Flanders thing looking at me.
You know what it says at the bottom of the image?
No?
Soonily doodly.
Oh, no. Despacito Neighborino.
No, that's a. Hey Ethan,
What?
why so serious?
Oh my god, shut up. But yeah,
Why so raping your anus?
back on Sonic Adventure, if you want to know about it. So basically, the first one is good. It's like it's bad. Like it's very, very bad. But like
Really? I remember it being fun.
yeah, it's fun. It's like 10% of it is fun. Like the Sonic stages are fun. Everything else is not fun. But
I used to hate playing with anyone who wasn't Sonic.
and in Sonic Adventure 2, the story is bad. It's entertaining. It's like fun. It's a really bad game, but it's really fun.
How does this work? What?
And usually it's only like the Sonic and Shadow stages that are even good.
Alright, so
Hated.
I have the next topic when you guys are ready.
Yes, I'm ready, boy.
Alright, so what I am witnessing is that I just watched a video on a company named Eastsight, and they are creating new technology for blind people so they can see.
That's
yeah?
nice. That's actually
And
really
so,
good.
I do not know how it works. I'm going to figure out how it works.
What if it's like this really low res like thing? So
It's just like pixel art.
yes, like everything they see looks like a Gmod model or something.
It's like everything just looks like it hasn't rendered yet. Or, like,
Dude, like, the chunks haven't
like
loaded.
every person you see, you know how in Gmod or in stuff like that in SFN they don't have the textures, so there's like the purple grid.
Dude,
Everyone looks
it's like
like that.
Minecraft when the chunks don't load, so you just start falling.
Yeah, it's like everyone's posing all the time.
And you look down and you can see through like the floor.
Yeah, you can walk through buildings.
I just realized that it's taking so long to load because I have my VPN on.
Oh, the school got us in trouble for having a VPN.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know about VPNs for like computers next year, but
Oh yeah, we don't need our iPads next year. We got the
oh no, it's off.
Alright, next topic is the current state of the Star Wars franchise.
I don't know. I haven't really actually talked. I
stopped watching after episode 8, and I watched Solo, but I haven't watched The Last Jedi yet.
I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I can tell you that.
Seriously, the only ones I can actually enjoy are the original trilogy and episode 7.
What's wrong
I
with
never watched Star Wars and I prefer not to.
I don't get the hate for Last Jedi.
I've heard so many bad things about it that I'm just too scared
Dude, no,
to
it's
watch
just it's actually a really good movie. It's just like people don't have anything left to hate on. So they've been just hating on this movie. Like there's some actual people that don't like it, that's fine, but like there's just been this like really unnecessary like bashing on the movie. Like you should see it for yourself before deciding because like I saw it.
I might watch it tonight actually.
Yeah, because I saw it by myself without knowing about all the like hate it's getting, and I thought it was a good movie.
Have you seen the Scott Pilgrim movie?
Have you guys seen
It wasn't as good. It wasn't very good.
I loved it. I mean, it's weird to watch now.
The books are
because it's
better.
like-
The books are better.
The books are really good. I've got all of them, and it cost a lot of money.
Dude, I just read them online.
Yeah, but they look cool IRL.
I can't afford that, man.
Alright,
$25
guys ready for the next topic or?
Next topic. Thanos
Next
car.
topic is wait what?
No.
No, that's a cold. Anyway, Next topic is going to be the whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, JonTron, his new episode.
Oh yeah, it was a very good episode.
I really enjoyed it.
It was
I
worth the wait.
enjoyed the flex tape, the flex hitting.
Ow.
Yeah, I was really scared he wasn't gonna come back.
That really hurt. Yeah, it was a good episode. I thought it was gonna suck.
You know what's a weird coincidence? Like,
Nothing.
so JonTron comes out with this video where, like, what's his name? What's the guy's name? Phil Swift? Yeah, Phil Swift is in it, like a celebrity guest. And then, like, a month later, like, AVGN comes out with a nerd episode with, like, Macaulay Culkin in it.
He's so ugly now.
He looks like a corpse.
The guy from Home Alone, like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. He was on a nerd
Kevin
episode.
McAllister?
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin McAllister.
Guys, Home Alone 7, Kevin gets pregnant.
Yeah, he suffered a
Eddie
few.
McAllister?
He's suffered a few
Dude, just send her
hot
an emoji.
doorknobs.
Dude, just send her an emoji.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Yeah, anyway, he was pretty bad in that nerd episode, like, in my opinion.
I mean, anyway, back on the topic of JonTron. I enjoyed this episode. I mean, Phil Swift has to hand it to, like, John, though, because JonTron did kind of, like, advertise their products, and that video got, like, 35 million views, so...
He literally had
Phil Swift is actually, like, friends with John now, like, they're actual friends.
Yeah, like, they're, like, decent friends.
And he literally had a scene where Jerry Seinfeld says, "Buy Flex Seal."
Yeah, like, JonTron really helped him out.
But
and now that's all Phil Swift's life is.
In my opinion, like, I like JonTron's videos, but I don't get his mentality, like, that he has to overproduce his videos, like, build these humongous sets and make them, like, these big budget, like, mini
that
movies.
makes the episodes feel, like, I prefer watching older episodes.
Like, he doesn't have to, he can still make good episodes without them.
Corporate.
He puts so much money into these videos, like, they're big budget, like, mini films.
That's good content. When
I'm
a
not saying
creator
the
puts
episode's
all this
bad.
shit into a video,
not saying the
that's
episode's
supposed to
bad.
show that they really care for their fucking viewers.
Yeah, I don't know, it
that's
just
true.
feels really corporate.
No,
I feel
no,
like-
I know he doesn't do, like, sponsored videos much.
that's not
I don't know.
That's not what I'm talking about. I just wish that, like, he acts like he needs to take the years to make
Yeah, I know what
these
you're
big
saying.
videos, but he
He's
doesn't
not
have
on the
that.
podcast.
I mean, I don't blame him. He's not like other YouTubers. He even, you know, the History podcast. Funny because we're a podcast on the other podcast, but you know how, because they actually went to JonTron and they interviewed him, and he was like saying, "Well, yeah, I do these videos and all these skits, and it takes a long time because I want my viewers to enjoy what I create. I don't want to rush things."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of H3 podcast, that will transition into, because do you know the whole, like, Ethan Klein, like, the drama?
Oh yeah, because how PewDiePie doing BetterHelp, and they're telling all the people who like sponsored BetterHelp about BetterHelps.
Yeah, all that stuff, and the stuff that, like, I like H3. H3, I think they're cool. They're really nice, but
Yeah, like, dude, like I don't hate him.
I don't hate him.
The fact that he's getting triggered with the fact that, because all PewDiePie did, or we'll call him Felix for now, all Felix did was just point out what was going on. And there was no direct attack towards Ethan.
Yeah.
Ethan, but the other Ethan from H3. Like, you know, because there was no
He
attack.
didn't say anything bad about them. He just spoke about what was going on.
Yeah. And just advise them to, like, look at your sponsors before actually doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so Ethan, basically what he's been doing is, like, he hasn't been able to take criticism very well lately.
He never
And
really could.
When I don't hate him, but I was like, he really turned me the wrong way when he had JonTron on. Because, you know how JonTron, like, a while back, like a year ago, he said
It's a
some...
racist thing.
Yeah, like, he said some controversial stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like...
They shouldn't have defended him for that. They should have at least, like, called him out a bit.
No, he did. He got called out, and JonTron, like, apologized, like, 1,000,000 times. And then, like, Ethan, on the podcast, he said, "Oh, yeah, you said some stuff." And said, "Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was a mistake, and I don't want to..."
What did he say?
So, basically...
Oh, they just kept on, like, calling him out.
Yeah,
But
and
then
like,
later they'd, like, defend him, then call him out again.
and on the podcast...
Wait, for what?
No, like,
So a while
Ethan...
ago,
shut up.
Ages
Ethan
ago,
was like,
JonTron was like in a call with somebody doing a live stream, and he said like some rather controversial things about like, was it like starving kids in Africa or something? I don't know.
but anyway,
But,
he said, so Ethan was on the podcast, and JonTron said he apologized for it, and he said, I want to move on and not talk about it anymore. And then, like, Ethan, he just kept going, like, yeah, all right, we get it, but could you, like, keep talking about it? And he kept on trying to get JonTron to keep talking about it when he didn't want to, and he was, like, about to cry because he didn't want to talk about it. But, like,
yeah, he was actually shaking. Like the live chat was like, oh,
yeah,
oh my God,
and it was like, I just want to, like, make people laugh. That's all I want to do. And Ethan's like, yeah, but, like, you said some stuff. Can we talk about that? And, like, even though JonTron gave them, like, a house or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he like bought them a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, and, like, he wanted to have a talk with his friend on the podcast, but, like, Ethan, he just kept dragging this thing, trying to get him to talk about this
Yeah, like
stuff.
JonTron helped Ethan like out a lot. Like he did a lot for that channel.
Yeah, and Ethan just treated John, like, so bad in that podcast.
I mean, like, Ethan, that's the thing with their podcast, is that they have good intent. They don't, I mean, they sometimes have good intentions at the start of their podcast, but now their podcasts have started to turn into more, rather than things just to, like, have a nice chat and, like, chill, their podcasts have more turned to, like, try to call people out.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, sure, sometimes it can be acceptable to, like, talk about something that's going on. Or, like, when they had Jake Paul, for example, when they were, like, because you know how he doxed Post Malone? And he's, like, Ethan's friend. So,
yeah,
like,
how do they know each other? That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, they probably just shouldn't have had Jake Paul on, like,
But,
in general.
yeah, like, with H3, like, they're supposed to be, like, these funny, like, you don't take it seriously, it's, like, a funny thing. But with these podcasts, they're, like, they are so, like, Ethan is so serious the whole time. And he's just trying, it was like a chill-out talk with friends podcast. But now he's just trying to milk the drama to get some clicks. And he's just doing it, and he's just calling out, like, he's just throwing his friends under the bus to get, like, views.
Yeah.
And no one wants to see that. Like, he said it himself, like, a year ago, and it's coming against him. He said, the moment you start taking